Hi, I'm Turbo here for Empire TV at the International 2015. Speaking to Matt, how are you today, man?
I'm pretty well, just enjoying good Dota.
All right, so just speaking about today's upcoming games, we've already seen VP get eliminated. We have 4 teams left, 3 Chinese, 1 American. Who do you think is going to make it through to the grand finals?
I think EG.
Do you have any pick for the second team to make it there, or?
Vici Gaming.
All right, so we'll see the old rivalry coming together, I suppose. Vici trying to take the top 2 and EG trying to make up for their third place finish. What has surprised you the most about the event so far?
The bad results of the Western teams, the European teams, I'd say. The Western teams. EG has always been a different team from others, but just generally the Western team, I expected the Western team to do way better, so I've been really surprised. And I'd say that the best players did not do well, and the better team players, team play was the word. If I had to choose one word for TI, it would be team play.
So, can you elaborate more on that? Just like, how exactly do teams build that kind of thing, like building that communication and working together in team play?
It just depends on the human beings you have, I guess, and the importance you give to this, because I feel like, teams like Secret, Cloud9, Empire, all those teams had better players, I think, mechanically. That's how I see it, at least, than most of, I'm not saying that they were the best players in the tournament, but there are teams that are doing super good and way better than those teams, and I don't think that on paper they should. It's just the way they approach it. They just play as a team, they're united, they have trust, they're not afraid to lose, a lot of factors that you need, but that aren't Dota factors, they're like sports factors, it's just about competition and how you handle competition.
Okay, and earlier you said that EG is different. They've been pretty consistent for pretty much the entire year, even after Artesian's I left. What do you think makes them so different?
To me, EG is just the right balance between this, like the outside of the game aspect and the individual skill and experience.
Okay, and just taking a move on from there, about the meta, do you have anything that you'd like to be changed with regard to just the meta overall?
I'd like to see techies removed from captain's mode. I don't think the hero makes any sense. I don't think it brings any. I think it's too unbalanced. I just don't like the hero. I don't think it brings so much to the Dota strategy and the interest I have for the game, at least. Leshrac deserves a bit of a nerf, and as for the support meta, it's hard to say. I actually think it's fine. I think every supports are kind of viable right now, and maybe change a bit the comeback mechanism. Because when you're the support on the winning team, then you're the poorest support in the game, basically, because whenever they win a single fight or they just get a pick off, then their supports have more than you have, so I don't think that's fine. But besides that, I can't think of anything that really needs to be changed.
Do you think that last point about the supports being poor is why bounty hunters become so popular?
Definitely. I think bounty hunter became popular it's a good hero, and the fact that, those gold swings, so when you're ahead, getting kills is still worth it because of bounty hunter, and also because farming in general has been nerfed. Towers, they give less gold. Creeps, neutral creeps, normal creeps, they give less gold. And bounty hunter has been buffed. So the hero in general is just a great hero.
And moving on from the meta, just to talk about Alliance quickly, will you guys continue to play together in whatever capacity?
We will.
Okay, and do you plan on competing in upcoming majors?
Yes.
All right, well, best of luck to you there. I hope to see you at the majors. It would be nice to see Alliance performing well. What are your aspirations for the team in the next coming months, even?
Build that sort of team chemistry that we saw at TI, really build team chemistry, trust, no matter of what results we get in the process, and eventually get there.
So, is it difficult after coming off a loss, particularly a big loss, is it difficult to still look at each other and say, like, we may have lost, but we're still friends and I trust you guys? Has that been difficult over the last few months?
It's always difficult, but it actually wasn't this time around. That's why we're going to keep on playing together, first of all, because we all attach a lot of importance to that, and that's not only why we're going to keep on playing together, it's why I have more faith than I ever had. Because it's usually when the loss comes that everything falls apart, and in that particular case, it was the opposite almost. So that's I like that mindset.
And just to talk about other teams for a while, I'm sure you might not know all the stuff that's going on, but how do you think some of these teams are dealing with being eliminated? What do you think is going to happen in the next few weeks?
I think a lot of teams are going to reshuffle.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us. Do you have any thanks and shout-outs that you'd like to give?
Not in particular, just shout out to all the Dota community, everyone that supports Dota in general, and keep it going. Like, this is great.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm Turbo here for Empire TV at the International 2015. Thank you very much, man.